Come on. Come on.
Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video. It's currently 5 AM on the dot. And, oh, look at the setup, mate. Charles is about to walk. Where's he at? Boy, big fight, Charles. So if you followed me for a while, you'll know I saw Charles in Abu Dhabi when he got beat for the title. So, we're up early doors, just watching Bo Nickal's News Fest. Charles is currently sat on him, boys. 2 minutes left. I like it a lot. First round finish would be unreal. Oh. Pretty much just lying there. That round's gonna go. Good round though. Take that first round. Charles, mate. Never in doubt.
High 80s, bro. High 80s. I'm gonna sing this to Lucy when I get home. In case you can't hear me, boys, Lucy works from home today. I'm gonna learn this song and then I'll get back and sing it to her.
It's up, fellas. And it's looking cozy. It is looking very cozy in here. It's been a busy week, boys. It's been a busy week. It's been a few days since we were watching the UFC. We're just cooking up the 2 wraps. The absolute goats, mate. But we've been training hard. We have literally just been super busy with the fellas, with new starters, which is amazing, and just with obviously everything that he's doing with the boys who are all flying and all absolutely smashing it. I just posted Kieran, and the changes with Kieran now is wild. So I'm going to go through in this video, obviously, how I've done this, which we'll cover. But when we're looking at Kieran, to make this change from then until the shoot, and from the start point to where he is now, this gaining phase, like, just look at the tissue added in some serious shape for the shoot. And that is what we're building on now. So that is what we will touch on, fellas. It is linking them phases together. Like, that is the most important thing. And that's what I want to stress on this video. Check these. We're Gucci. It's the phases. It's spending time in the phases. So we're going to sit down and we're going to go through that in terms of how I've done that with my physique, and then the main things in terms of coaching as well. And we might cover coaching on a different video if that's something that you want to see. So we'll just focus on the physique for now and those phases. And it's linking into the last video as well in terms of staying in a good spot mentally through winter, focusing on that progress. Like Kieran now, he had the shoot, we're growing, we're in that gaining phase, we're flying. It's the same thing with me. I'm locked in with that, we're ready to roll. He's done for today. I've got a rest day tomorrow. So we'll see what we get up to, boys, and we'll go through how I've made that progress and how I could have made it a lot quicker as well. That is the most important thing, because that, with the boys who join the team now, is exactly what we're doing. Very important. There's a new addition to the routine, right? I'm making sure I'm done for 9 o'clock. 5:30 till 9 is a long enough day. So at 9, I have my tea, mate. I have my mint and ginger tea with zinc and vitamin D, our expert caffeine-free blend to help support normal digestion. Mate, that is the wind down tea, and I've only got 1 left. So I need to get some more tomorrow. It's big shot day tomorrow, innit? But as the nice cut-off point, I have the ashwagandha magnesium, I have the wind down tea, mate. Sit with Lucy, make sure I actually give her some of my time. She is the best. She is an absolute legend. So I can't take the mickey with that, can I? Right, are these done, boys? Give them a tiny bit more, and then we'll dig into them. But mate, trust me, that wind down tea, when we're winding down, whoa, elite, mate. Oh. Also, I got some really nice messages this week off you boys who've been watching the video. So honestly, I appreciate that like so much. Like, I love the coaching team and the boys we've got there. And obviously, YouTube is also massive for me as well. So to get those messages, if you've sent me a message, I massively appreciate it. And if you're subscribed, honestly, it helps so much. And I want to continue to grow the channel. Keep on helping, keep on showing what you're doing and what we're doing as a coaching team as well. Coaching is always number 1, and that is the main priority. But I love making YouTubes and I love posting them. So if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, because there's plenty more coming. And I do appreciate those nice messages. They mean a lot, because I've always wanted to get the YouTube rolling, and I've enjoyed making them this year. We need that 2K subs. We're not even on 2K subs. Help me get 2K subs. Let's get it. Let's have a bite into this. Oh, hot. No. Just 2 wraps, some low-fat cheese in there, if you can fit it in. Get your tomatoes, get your lettuce, get your beef or your chicken. Put some hot sauce in there, mate. Just put it in the air fryer for 3 minutes. Trust me, try that. bulking hack. Say if you've got like a beef and rice meal, just make one of them with it. Just get the beef and rice, chuck it in there, roll it up, throw it in the air fryer. Immense, mate. Absolutely immense. I'm going to listen to some Mighty Mouse and some MMA Guru. I thought Steve Bell looked terrible. Awful. That's the most just come back and get paid I've ever seen. Fair play to him. But Aspinall beats Jones. 110%. I've seen Aspinall live 3 times. Aspinall beats Jones. 100%. And then there's that card in March as well, which I'll definitely be going to. On October Abu Dhabi card as well again, that I went to. I think when Charles lost, I reckon Charles will fight the winner now of Islam and Sarukian in Abu Dhabi in October. And I will be there in the same Brazil top for redemption. Best believe it. A little bit cold, boys. Right, fellas, that is block 1 done. That was a cold check in that. I'm pretty happy with visuals though. Did spike up and then we're back down a little bit. So to be fair, I was 82.1 I think this morning. I wouldn't mind to get back into them 81s and hold there. I came up into them 82s a little bit quickly, I think. So we'll see what Ben says today. I've got check-in today. I'll get that feedback from him tomorrow. But as long as we're moving forward, look, like I went through it in the video, last video. When that scale weight comes up, fucking make sure you just use that as right. I'm progressing in the gym. I'm nailing that. And if you use that to drive you and you really push that, that's when you're going to build that tissue. And that's the most important thing. So keep your head screwed on with that if you do have that little bit of a spike. If you know, I've genuinely ate the food that Ben's given me. So I'm just following the plan. So if that scale spikes up, right, okay, I'm following the plan that's been given to me. I'm going to give Ben that feedback, but I just need to make sure when I'm in the gym, right, I'm fucking absolutely taking every single little bit of progression I can. And that's why I'm pretty happy with visuals and happy with how the week's been still, right? So we're going to go down and we're going to make a nice sourdough sarnie now. You've seen the sourdough sarnie and it is elite. It is proper elite. Also, little update, Dubai is happening again. March. Basically, I need to be back for the end of the season because we're going to win the league. But going to have a good bit of time again in Dubai, training. Nice change of environment, just fresh. I still work as normal, laptop comes with me, everything stays exactly the same with routine, but it's just a change of environment, change of gyms. So let me know what you want to see when I'm there. We'll get planning early. I've said we need to go for a nice little, I want a nice little road trip to some gyms, but I'm not too sure where to get to. So let me know if there is somewhere where you think, Luke, I haven't seen you train there, go smash a session. Then let me know, because I'll get there and we'll get one in. Sourdough sarnie time, and then it's rest day today. So I do need to get that check-in filled in as well. Also, fellas, in the morning now, I have been taking one of these probiotics. From a digestion standpoint, digestion's been fantastic. So if you do need anything there, they are really, really, really good. And then I'm going to crack into these as well. I've not actually tried them yet. Those electrolytes, strawberry blackcurrant flavour. So I'll let you know how they are. Anything from Perform, you know the score. Luke20. If you use that code, let me know because I appreciate it so much. Right, boys. I'll tell you one thing that's elite as well. Reduce sugar, reduce salt and sugar. Brown sauce, mate. I ain't had brown sauce for ages, and that is 15 grams 10 cal, which is banging. So the sauces at the moment, we've got that one, the same thing but with the ketchup. So just get the less sugar one because it's just going to be less calories. Obviously sugar is calories. We've got that, which I'm going to use this morning. That's the absolute goat. That was from Sainsbury's. I've had it from Aldi before as well. I think it's in Tesco as well. Mustard, and then we've got the hot sauce. So all of them, you're looking at like 10 calories max for a serving. So they will make or break your meals. Make sure you have them. But that brown sauce, Tesco, clutch mix. I ain't had that for years, like legit years. Yes, boys. And turn Chael Sonnen off. It's cardio time. Just had a catch up with Jack, one of the boys, and it is now nearly, 1 o'clock. We'll get that wrapped up, cardio done. I'm going to open the door because Lucy's not here to shout at me that it's freezing. Nice. And then we'll go for a walk, get the steps boxed off. I've already got the Monster from the last video. I had to buy the 4-pack, so they're already here. And then I'll talk to you about how I could have made all of that progress and how you can make all of that progress twice as fast. And that is not clickbait, that is genuine. And I'm going to explain exactly how. Yes, fellas. It is one of them days where it is absolutely freezing, don't get me wrong, but it's fresh. It is very fresh. I was going to say there's not a cloud in the sky. There's a few clouds, but you know what I mean, boys. It's fresh. Got my little wind protector in case you can't hear me. But I wanted to talk about the title of this video, right? It's making sure we understand how to make the progress that I've made there in less time. So you have to think, right? When I started training, the goal was just to grow. When I first started, it was to lose body fat. But then, like, once I was really training and I got down to a lower body fat, it was like, right, I want to grow. And I became a PT very, very early on. So I was 18 as soon as I started training. The reason why I was confident in doing that, I wanted to change so much to actually lose that body fat at first. I learned so much so quickly. I was very confident when I was 17. I could set somebody's food up and set their training up so they could drop body fat. In reality, if you looked and you asked me, could I build someone a lot of muscle and set that up? I mean, I'd give it a good go, but would I have been confident to do that? Probably not, in all honesty, right? So that is why I thought, right, do you know what? I can help people lose weight. Like, I can do this 100%. So I was like, right, I'm getting my PT qualification and we're going to crack on with that. I understood everything, good at training people one-to-one, and that's what I was doing. I was giving them that hour and nailing that. Here's where that did not do me any favors. So in the thumbnail, on the picture on the left, I'm around like, I think I was 72, 73 kilo, right? When I took the picture on the right, I'm around 81, 82. So that is around 10 kilo of muscle added, right? Now, that has been in that space of time. I'm now 26. My point being is, muscle that I've built, you can build that in less time. Let's say 3-4 years cutting down to that, you can get that done, that change, right? And the reason why I say that about starting PTing young, because I always thought I had to stay as lean as I could. And I did so many just cut. 1,600 calories, 1,600 calories, 1,600 calories. And because I spent so much time, like when I say how long I've been training, I haven't been growing for that first part of my career because I felt a lot of pressure, not from other people, myself thinking, right, I need to, be shredded. I need to have my abs, but I didn't have the muscle there. So my food was super low. I was just super depleted. I did that for like, let's say 3-4 years longer than I should have done. Whereas if I'd have actually been confident with saying, look, I've been at this lower body fat, but I need more muscle and I need to push that now, that would have paid off a lot more for me because I could have easily then actually spent that time growing. And that is when legit, if I stuck to that gaining phase, I could have been in a much better spot now. And that was hard because I didn't have chance to really build that and then start, because I was PT and I was a good PT. I was very confident with my training. Like, I put on good sessions and got some good results as soon as I first started. A lot of the people I know I was good when I first started, because a lot of the people when I first started were with me when I stopped 4 years later. I remember the one client I had, my first ever training session, stayed with me for 4 years. So that goes to show the argument of starting too early doesn't really exist, because I did my job. But I wish I spent that time growing a lot more and not just fixating on being lean. And I promise you right now, this is the main thing of this video. If you get yourself in a good position to grow, you lock in and you spend time there, that is where you're going to make all that progress. I promise you. Someone's calling me. You know who that is. They can not interrupt the vid. So that is like the most important thing. Spend that time in that gaining phase. Especially you younger lads. I know it's tempting to just diet. I had this call for Steve. yesterday, one of our guys, he was going away this year still. So I was like, look, Steve, if we pull down for that now, we're going to spend another year, the best part of it, because he's going away again, just pulling down. We've not got time to build the food up. We've not got time to grow then. And, you know, that is what we're focusing on now. And that will pay off massively. So just trust me with that. Like, spend as much time growing as you can. Like, if you spend as much time in that growing, you can make those changes I've made there in half the time. Like, legit, because I have spent half that time in the diet phase, because that was me being younger, feeling like I needed to be leaner, and that is very important. So make sure you don't make that mistake, and that's one thing I get very clear with all our new starters, is get in that good spot and get growing. And obviously, if you need our help with that, don't hesitate, don't procrastinate. Click the link in the description. Let's go, let's chat and have a good chat through it, and actually get you set up with what you need to do. If you're not exactly sure, right, how do I get in that position though? How do I set up that gaining phase? That's what I mean. I'm glad that I messed around, because now all our guys, I know when they start, they're not making the same mistakes I did. They can just start progressing straight away. So don't waste that time like I did, is the main point of this video. And then on the business side as well, going all in. You've got to go all in. I've said it on this channel before, and like I said, if you want to hear the full story, make sure you let me know, because I'll break it all down. Lucy knows the full story. Lucy's probably the only person who knows the full story. I had the one day where it was either pack it in or no plan B. No plan B, no help, let's go. And I wish I did that sooner. That's another thing I wish I did sooner. So looking back, if I could advise younger me, I'm glad I didn't now, because I wouldn't be in this position, and I'm very happy where I'm at. But I'd have spent more time growing, and I'd have gone all in sooner. But again, I don't wish I did, because I wouldn't then be able to learn and know what I know now. So that is fine, but it's going all in. It really, really is. Like, it's setting that. I remember the day I was like, right, that is, from a career standpoint, rock bottom, let's go. And now I'm very happy with where I'm at. We're still pushing forward, and we're still all in, and that is very important. So there is two big, apologies if the sun's in the way as well, there's two big bits of value, boys, to take from this vid. I'll see you at home when we crack an ice cold white. Here we go, boys. Work block number 2. Listen up, listen carefully. I'll bring them closer. Whoa. It was an alright crack. No mist coming from the can, boys, so not the best start. Let's try. It's cold, it's out of the fridge. Oh, it's a nice one. Crack wasn't the best. No little mist from the top. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. We're happy with that, fellas. Right, it is the Wednesday editing time, so I'm going to lock in for the next hour. Edit all short form, ready for the week. So I need to take that card out of you, get you in there. So sorry, fellas. I'm going to have to love you and leave you. Morning, fellas. Big man mug is in. If you get a big man mug, tag me. Elite. Tastes nice. Tastes festive. Rolling through check-ins. Boys are flying. Overlap comes out. Before Jill Scott wasn't on it, and now she is on it. I don't want to be a hater, right? But it just makes me cringe so much. Like, I absolutely love watching the overlap, and then she'll just like tell jokes and everyone ignores her. Like, it's cringy. It's so cringy watching it. Like, she'll say like 10 jokes, and then she'll say it again, and nobody does anything. I'm just like sat there. I had to turn it off. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the one, it might have been the Schmeichel one. I turned it off. I love my overlap, and I turned it off. But we're cracking on with meal 1. I've got a call later today with Ben to go through kind of what the game plan is now, anything that we need to change. So in the next vid, I will run you through that, fellas. We're gonna dig into the frozen whey. We've left it for a nice 10 mins, and then we'll get into block 2, and I've got push today as well. The next vid, we'll make sure we've got a good bit of training in there, so do let me know what you want to see in the next vid, and I'll make sure we get that covered. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you are subbed. That has been another few days in the gaining phase. Plenty more on the way. Drop a like, drop a comment, I appreciate it. Link to coaching, all in the description. I'll catch you in the next one, boys.